my name is Sara from Me Time. I'm going to walk you step by step through the first Hoop Studio project, the Ellie Canvas Crossbody Bag. If you're new to Me Time, we offer complete machine embroidery experiences delivered right to your door. We're so excited to introduce Hoop Studio, our latest monthly subscription. With it, you'll create a beautiful project each month and discover fresh techniques for machine embroidery. You can learn more about it on our website, metimedelivered.com. First off, let's look at some of the goodies you'll get in your kit. Beautiful designer fabrics, hardware for your bag, webbing for the strap, a zipper, and an adorable flower charm, plus full color step-by-step instructions, and they all come in a cute little envelope with pretty tissue paper. The instructions featured the 5x7 bag, but today we are going to make the 8x8 bag. So I've already cut and starched my fabrics. We have the Robert Kaufman Canvas Blue, the cotton and steel fabric designed by Rifle Paper Company. It's got this really pretty gold shimmer in it. The lining is a Figo design. And my project batting. I have ironed down a 1/2 inch on the above zipper lining fabric and the below zipper lining fabric. And I have cut my 2 3-inch pieces from the webbing strap. Part 2, I have hooped my light mesh cutaway stabilizer. Load the Part A embroidery file into the machine. Now we will stitch the batting placement line onto our stabilizer. Place the back project batting on top of the stabilizer, completely covering the placement line. And tape in place. Machine step 2, we are going to stitch the batting tack down line. Trim the batting close to the stitch line and be careful not to clip any of the stitches. All right, machine step 3, stitch the back placement line. Place the back fabric right side up, covering the placement line, and tape in place. Using the blue thread, stitch the quilting tack line down. Machine step 5, we will stitch the quilting detail. Remove the project from the hoop and trim the excess stabilizer around the fabric. Be careful not to trim the fabric at this time. Remove the tape. And this is the quilted back. Now we're on to part 3, piecing the crossbody bag. Hoop your Kimberbell light mesh cutaway stabilizer. Load the Part B embroidery file into the machine. Stitch the batting placement line. Now place the front project batting covering the placement line and tape in place. Machine step 2, stitch the batting tack down line and piecing boxes template. Trim the batting close to the stitch line. Machine step 3, stitch the zipper placement lines. Every Hoop Studio project has a fresh technique. The technique for this project is installing a zipper in the hoop. I love that I don't have to measure, pin, or baste the zipper. We already have the zipper placement lines here. Normally there's just 2 zipper placement lines. We have 4 on this project because our zipper is wider than normal. The second set of zipper placement lines is if you have a smaller zipper. Okay, now we're on to step 8. Make sure you're using a nylon zipper. We're going to place it right side up in the zipper placement area with the zipper pull on the left of the hoop. Be sure that the zipper pull and the zipper stop are outside of the stitch area. Tape the zipper in place exactly as shown in your book. You may need to raise the presser foot to stitch over the zipper. Machine step 4, we will stitch the zipper tack line down. This one's a little different than we're used to. You're going to turn the hoop backwards and carefully cut away the stabilizer only from inside the zipper placement area. This will expose the back of the zipper. Now turning the hoop back to the front and remove the tape. Place the above zipper fabric right side down with the long edge of the fabric aligned with the top edge of the zipper tape. The fabric should be centered over the zipper with the excess fabric to the bottom. And tape in place. Machine step 5, stitch the above zipper seam line. Flip the fabric right side up. Press well using a mini iron or finger pressing along the fold. And tape in place. Now we'll stitch the above zipper tack down line. Place the below zipper fabric right side down with the long edge of the fabric aligned with the bottom edge of the zipper tape. The fabric should be centered over the zipper and the excess fabric will be on top. Machine step 7 will stitch the below zipper seam line. Flip the fabric right side up and press well. Tape down the bottom. Now stitch the accent placement line below zipper tack down line. Trim any excess fabric to the bottom of the stitch line. Cut close to the stitch line without clipping any of the stitches. Notice the floral fabric is directional, so your flowers will be upside down and the wrong side of the fabric will be up. Line up and center the accent fabric right side down with the placement line. Excess fabric will be to the top and tape in place. Stitch the accent fabric tack down line. Flip the fabric right side up and press well. Don't forget to tape at the bottom. Machine step 10, stitch the below zipper tack down line. Now, making sure you match the thread to the color of your accent fabric, stitch the accent quilting detail. Now stitch the main quilting detail, making sure to match the thread color for your above and below zipper fabric. Step 27, we are removing the hoop and turning it backwards. This is for the lining. Place the below zipper lining fabric right side up with the folded edge aligned just to the bottom of the zipper teeth, and tape all 4 corners in place. Now flipping your hoop back to the front, stitch the below zipper lining tack down line. Turning the hoop to the back again, place the above zipper lining fabric right side up with the folded edge aligned with the zipper teeth and tape all 4 corners. Turn the hoop to the front and stitch the above zipper lining tack down line. Stitch the strap tabs placement lines in a visible color. Now the tabs for your strap. Fold each of the 2 strap tabs in half widthwise. Insert a D-ring into each strap tab loop as shown. Center the strap tab loops over the placement lines. Be sure the folds of the strap tabs are lying towards the zipper with the raw edge a ½ inch over the placement lines. Tape the tabs in place exactly as shown. You may need to raise the presser foot to stitch over the strap tabs. There's a lot of layers here and we don't want the presser foot to catch them. Stitch the strap tabs tack down lines and carefully remove the tape. Remove the hoop from the machine. Open the zipper 3/4 of the way, placing the zipper pull inside the project. Tape the zipper in place. Now we're lining up the front and the back of the bag. On the front of the hoop, carefully place a thumbtack exactly in the 2 indicated locations on the quilting design. Now remove the thumbtacks and turn the hoop to the back. Place the thumbtacks in the exact tack marks that you previously made and place tape over the head of the thumbtacks to hold them in place. Turn the hoop back to the front, place it on a firm surface. The thumbtacks should be poking up. Place the quilted back right side down, aligning each of the indicated points in the quilting design with the thumbtacks. Carefully push the quilted back onto the thumbtacks and smooth out. Tape the corners and sides well. Carefully remove the thumbtacks from the back of the hoop. Now stitch the quilted back tack down line. Remove the tape, turn the hoop to the back, and place the lining fabric right side down, covering the tack down line. Tape the corners well. Stitch the final outline. This stitch leaves an opening to turn the lining right side out. Remove the project from the hoop, remove all tape, apply a fray preventative product to the lining 1/4 inch away from the stitching and let it dry. Trim all the layers, including the zipper, a generous 1/4 inch from the final outline stitch. Clip the corners to reduce bulk. Trim across the corner seam allowance, being careful not to cut through the stitches. Trim again at a slight angle from the corner up to the seam allowance, about 1 inch on each side. Carefully turn the project through the opening in the lining to expose the lining of the bag. Poke all 4 corners with a blunt tip to square. Fold in the raw edges of the lining opening to give it a finished look, and use a needle and thread to stitch the opening closed. Turn the bag right side out through the zipper opening. Carefully poke all 4 corners with a blunt tip to square, and using a pressing cloth, press with steam. Using a tape measure, measure from your hip over your opposite shoulder and returning to your hip to determine the maximum desired length. This will be the lowest the bag will sit on you. Place a clip on the webbing strap to mark this length. Add 12 inches to the previously measured length on the webbing strap. Cut the webbing strap at this point. Insert one raw edge of the strap through the slider buckle and fold it over the post approximately 1.5 inches. Clip the folded end of the strap to the strap beneath. Sew the strap together using a box stitch to secure the slider buckle. Thread your swivel hook onto the unfinished end of the strap, opposite from the slider buckle. Thread the unfinished end of the strap through the slider buckle. Insert the unfinished end of the strap through the remaining swivel hook and fold it over the post approximately 1.5 inches. Clip the folded end of the strap to the strap beneath, and using your sewing machine, sew the strap together using a box stitch. Use the swivel hooks to attach the strap. Now that the bag's all finished, attach your cute charm. Didn't this turn out great? I hope this tutorial helped you gain confidence that you can do this project. It took about 2 hours to complete, and I personally loved how easy the zippers were to install in the hoop. If you want to make your own Ellie Canvas Crossbody Bag, sign up for Hoop Studio today at metimedelivered.com. Now go enjoy a little well-deserved me time.